Okay, so hello everybody. Oh my gosh, my cat eating in the background. I am doing just a week vlog of what I read this week because I am participating in Realmathon and the Magical Readathon. Realmathon is hosted by Covers with Cassidy and the Magical Readathon is hosted by Book Roast. So I'm just participating in both lightly, like I'm just pretty much recording like all my books that I've been reading and then kind of like uploading them for that. So this is just like Monday, here we go. I'm just gonna kind of vlog my week, and I worked all day today, but I do have a pretty busy week, and I feel like this always happens to me. Like I decide to vlog on the weeks that I end up being really busy, but fingers crossed that changes. I don't know, I wanted to vlog at least 1 week of Realmathon, and I'm doing quite a bit of reading, and I think that this is a week. I'm just gonna try to like push through all the way until Sunday and upload something. It'll probably be pretty long if I do read every day, which I'm sure I will. I've been reading every day this month, so. Okay, so let me just like dive right into what I'm gonna read today. And I love the rain. It's raining right now. We actually just had some sleet or hail, ice falling from the sky. I don't know if that's sleet or hail. I'm not a weather expert, but anyways, so I'm reading Addicted to You. I'm on page 60 and I'm liking it. I honestly don't know how I feel about it. I don't know. I bought this not even reading anything about it. I bought it because everyone who has liked Magnolia Parks has liked the Addicted series. Not everyone, but most people that I've like kind of seen, that's kind of the same vein as like Magnolia Parks, the Addicted series, like that's all kind of the same. So I'm hoping that this kind of picks up for me a little bit. I'm not super invested in the characters yet. I really don't know how I feel about them. They're fine, but I just think that they're obviously like this is a story about addicts, right? So I should have been prepared for that. But I don't know. I'm just like, I'm right at the beginning. I just need to just wait it out. So I'm gonna be reading that. To like keep myself from going into a slump, I'm really trying to like always, even if I'm reading something like not so exciting on one side, I always at the same time want to be reading something like exciting. Like if I have to read something that feels kind of boring, I have to be reading something exciting with it. Otherwise I will go into a slump. And I really need to start City of Ashes, which is the second in the Mortal Instruments series by Miss Cassandra Clare. There's no L. Cassandra Clare. And I liked the first one. I think I rated it a 4, maybe a 3. I think it was like a 3.75. The only reason it was kind of on the lower side for me was just because I'm not obsessed with the characters. I love the world. I love that they're in New York City. I love the magic system and all the characters and everything, all of the creatures and everything. I'm really enjoying that, but the characters themselves, I'm kind of like unsure about so far, and I'm sure as the series goes on that I'll pick up, like I'll become more invested in them. But so far, it's not that amazing, and I don't feel the need to like, I don't have to read the second one, like, but I want to because I want to keep reading. I'm so type A. Like, I just have to finish the series. Like, I've started it, I have to finish it. Like, soon. I can't just, like, put it off for months and months. Like, I started it, I'm probably gonna try to finish Mortal Instruments within the next, like, 2 months. So, yeah, there's that. So, I will most likely be picking this up today if it sounds appealing. If Addicted to You doesn't pick up for me, like, if it doesn't start to feel more intriguing, then I will pick up City of Ashes. Yeah, City of Ashes, because I just, like, something about like starting a book kind of keeps me from slumping. So if I'm like feeling like I don't want to read, then I'll just move on to City of Ashes. Okay, also I'm just gonna like show this. So just yesterday I ordered from Amazon. I got this wonderful contraption. Oh, I just changed the lighting, that's great. If you can see it, this nice tablet. Oh, this cute olive, this nice tablet holder. So I'm probably also going to be reading something on my Kindle because I downloaded a couple books that I've been wanting to read on my Kindle. So I really want to like use my new stand now that I have it, just because it's going to be like so nice to lay down and have it like above me. Now I need the clicker thing. Do you know what I'm talking about, where it like goes on your page and then you click it with like the remote? So it's like a hands-free, like you don't have to like touch it. I'm getting one of those soon. I just like am waiting, like, I don't know, I'll probably order it like in a couple days. But yeah, so I got that, and then the clicker thing is probably gonna be coming this week, so I'm just very excited. Happy Tuesday. So I just got done with work. It's like 1:30. I have to go put my groceries away, and then I'm going to sit outside and read because it's freezing outside. It's turned out to be a beautiful day, just like sun-wise. Like the sun is out shining, so I think I'm gonna go sit in my hammock, and like I might have to have like a sweatshirt on, but I'm still gonna like be in the sun and try to get some reading done. I got to about halfway and Addicted to You, so I think like 200 pages in, and I still don't know my feelings about it yet. I'm still struggling. Like, I don't know if I'm even gonna like it at all. Like, I'm just not. I like the characters. I think it was just the wrong kind of book for me. Now, I might feel differently, like, once they, like, actually start becoming, like, romantic with each other, because so far, they just started the relationship, I think. Maybe when the romance actually starts between them, I'll get more, like, invested in them and want to keep reading, but as of right now, I'm just, like, not feeling it. Maybe I'm just like impatient and I'm just waiting for something to happen, but so there's that. I don't know how to feel about it, but the day is beautiful and I'm gonna read and I'm excited about it. I always think I'm gonna want to read a lot and then I don't, and then the times when I don't think I'm gonna read a lot, I end up reading a lot. Like I just like constantly contradict myself, so. Okay, hello. Same day. I am just gonna do a little book haul for you guys because I just got out of the shower. I bought a ton of books the last like week and a half, a ton. And I just thought I would like kind of like compile them. I also am one of those people who very much so takes them out of the package the second that I buy them, or the second that they get here. So they're all unpackaged like on my bookshelves already because I'm just like, can't even like let them sit out for one day. I'm very much one of those people who like buys the entire set or the entire series before I even start it. I don't know why. I can't start a series until I have all the books in my possession. The first thing I bought like a week and a half ago was the whole Kingdom of the Wicked trilogy in hardback, and it came as a box set, and I don't regret it. I was like very adamant against reading these books for some reason. Like I had seen a review and they just like wasn't a good review. And then one of my favorite YouTubers said that she likes this series, or somebody who really like I have very similar reading taste to, and so I was like, I have to buy them now because I love fantasy romance. Now I don't know if these are even very romancy, but fantasy with even just like a little bit of romance, I love it. I bought the Six of Crows duology, and I'm very happy about this. I own the Shadow and the Bone trilogy already, and so why not buy the Six of Crows duology? Have I read Shadow and the Bone? I read the first one. Have I read the other two? No. And then I bought Red Rising, and the reason why I bought this is because it was one of the host favorites on Realmathon, and people were talking about it, and it was like $10, and I wanted to read it for this readathon, so I said, I'll buy it. No idea what it's about. And actually, as I was like on sprints with the hosts of Realmathon, they were talking about how Red Rising is very much a dude book. And I was like, oh shoot, because I just don't think I would like a dude book. So I'm kind of regretting buying it. But I'll read it and see if I like it, and you know what, $10, not a big deal. And it's floppy, which is nice. And then probably like a week, okay, this is actually probably the longest out, probably 2 weeks ago, I got my Fairy Loot box. This is my last order of the YA Fairy Loot subscription box. I changed my subscription. I stopped my YA and I started the adult fantasy subscription because I just don't think that I'm a YA fantasy kind of girly. I just don't think that it's my thing. I think it's very hit or miss for me. Either Okay, and I'm saying that, and I just bought the entire Kingdom of the Wicked trilogy, and that's pretty much YA fantasy, and so is Shadow in the Bone. But it's hit or miss for me, is what I'm saying. So, because I've had a few YA fantasies that I've read be terrible. Like, absolutely the most horrific book I've ever read. Like, so boring. I'm like, why am I reading this? And I think it's because there's not a lot of, like, either gore to keep me and action to keep me, like, invested, or romance to keep me invested. It's very much so about the characters themselves in YA. And the ones that I've read so far. So I just kind of thought that maybe the adult would be more up my alley. So anyways, this is Seven Faceless Saints. I had never heard of this book, but I love the copy. It is beautiful. These are the sprayed edges. They're just very detailed, and I like that. This is the little card, the little art card that it came with, and these are the inside covers, which, okay, hello. Red chrome. Oh my god, the spine is beautiful. And the inside artwork is stunning. So I'm praying to God that I love the book itself when I read it. I think because it's looking kind of Halloween-y, I think I'm going to read it in the fall. So there's that. I just have all my books just planned out just accordingly to the seasons. Okay, moving right along. I bought the first Plated Prisoner series, say that 3 times fast, and I already read it. Guild. It was great. Actually, no, it wasn't great. It was okay. It was great towards the end. The last, like, 30% of it was good. But, I mean, and that's pretty much like what everyone says when they review this book. The last 30% was worth it. The ratings on Goodreads are, this is the lowest rating out of the 4 books that she's published for this series so far. So I'm going to be buying the other ones. I have the next one on the way. And then I bought the first in the Ruthless Boys, the Zodiac series. This is the first one. This is Dark Fae. Okay, so I ordered this book, right? Comes kind of damaged. Not a huge deal. Okay. I mean, it's a little bit damaged. Not in perfect condition at all. Okay. And I'm looking at my account because I'm constantly on Amazon because I'm constantly ordering books, right? And I see that she has released these authors, Miss Caroline and Miss Suzanne, have released better covers. Now, if you know what these covers for this Ruthless Boys looks like, but like a picture of like a shirtless guy with like an 8-pack on the front with like flames in the background, yeah, that's just not my thing. So I will be returning this and just getting the other covers that she released for the series, and they look just like the Zodiac Academy covers. So I'll have when I buy all those books, because I can promise you that, those will all be looking the same. So I'm very excited about that. So that is going back, but I'm getting a new one. And then I bought Flawless by Lee Silver, which is a romance. I think it is a professional bull riding romance. PBR would come every year to Columbus, and we would go and see the bull riders. So I love me a hot bull rider. I've seen them in action. They're hot. It's dangerous. Love a cowboy. Do I agree with bull riding? No, I don't anymore, but I used to support it. But now my eyes have been opened to the land of abuse, and I do not agree with this. But I'm excited to read the book about a hot bull rider because I love a cowboy. And then I bought The City of Brass. The blurb on the back says the best adult fantasy I've read since The Name of the Wind. So it's an adult fantasy. Perfect. Love it. Love adult fantasy. Okay. Now here we go. Now we're on to more. I think this is YA. Daughter of No Worlds. Okay. Everyone has been raving about Miss Carissa Broadbent. Okay. She is up and coming. Well, maybe she's not even up and coming. Maybe people have been talking about her for a long time, but she's up and coming to me. Because it is self-published and these covers are so stunning and the quality of the book is wonderful, I think I might be buying the other 2 in this trilogy. Okay, sorry. It's not a trilogy. I think it's a series. I'm probably going to be buying the rest of them because I want them all to match. I have so much anxiety about my bookshelves being not exactly how I want them to be. And I don't know if that's a common thing or if I'm just really weird. But I worry that my books won't match. I have this problem because if you can look up there, you can see up in the very top corner, right there, my Crescent City copies are not the same size. I have a hardcover in House of Sky and Breath, and I have a I have a paperback of House of Blood and Earth, or Earth and Blood. So they don't match. Yeah, Okay, well, I'm gonna go read some more of Addicted to You because it's just sitting there and I need to read it. I feel like people would probably tell me to just DNF it, but I want to read it. Like, I like the characters. I just want the plot to be better. So, like, one thing that I forgot about that I think that I need to do is just, like, delete TikTok, because probably around December, I feel like from October to January of this year, I had TikTok deleted on my phone. Like, I didn't have it at all. And I only recently re-downloaded it so I could, like, post TikToks for my content, so, like, bring viewers onto my YouTube channel. It hasn't worked so far because no one's been watching my videos, but I'm, like, hoping that will get me, like, more traction, or, like, more, hi, mama, more movement to, like, my account, my YouTube account. But anyways, the only thing is that TikTok, I get sucked into the hole of TikTok for hours, and it makes me tired because I feel like I'm consuming so much information that I can't read anymore. Like, it takes away from my, like, motive to read. And those months when I didn't have it on my phone, I read so much. So, oh my gosh, thanks, Olive. I read a lot. So I'm kind of like, I think I need to delete it, because basically, like, most of my evening is gone now because I just spent it watching TikTok, and that's so disappointing because I, like, really wanted to read. Then it, like, took my motivation away, and, like, now I don't want to read anymore, so. It's Wednesday, and it's already, like, 7:30 on Wednesday, and I have not read at all because I've been being drama. Okay, I'm not gonna talk about it. So, hating this, like, it's putting me in a slump, and that's why I haven't been able to read this week, because of this book. And I think I would like it at some other time. Right now is not the time, so I think I'm going to DNF it. Okay, so here's the curse of my life. I buy romance books and then hate them. And when I read a romance book on my Kindle, I love it. And then I'm like, I wish I would have bought a physical copy. Like, the Twisted series I read on my Kindle, loved it. I loved every single book. Like, I was obsessed with those books. And I wish I would have read them physically, because I could have annotated them and tabbed them. Maybe it's, like, too much pressure, like, around the romance. Like, if I read it on my Kindle, it's like there's no pressure. Like, I didn't even buy it. Like, it's not a big deal. But this, I've been, like, I'm halfway through, more than halfway. I'm 210 pages in, which this book is only, like, 350. So I'm more than halfway. And I have, like, 4 tabs in this book. Like, what? So let's find something for me to read on this beautiful Wednesday. Let's see. What do I want to read? What is calling my name? What is gonna make me want to read? Let's see here. No, I don't know. I don't need to start another series. No, I can't do that. Unless I want to read Normal People, but I don't think I want to read Normal People. No, I'm not doing that right now. Do I want to read Station 11? No, I don't. Do I kind of want to read Shadow in the Bone? Kinda. I feel like I'm having a crisis. But you know what I do want to read? But it's only, I just, like, can't start a series. I feel like I've started so many series. Also, Daughter of No Worlds is calling out to me. I've never read a Sarah J. Maas book, and I own all of her books. I'm just so easily influenced. Like, watch me hate her writing. I doubt I will, but, like, watch that happen. I kind of want to read The Stand by Stephen King. Like, what? I wish I liked you, but I hate you. Or I read We Hunt the Flame, but I feel like that might make me have a slump, go into a slump. Back from work. It's like 2 o'clock, and I'm gonna start reading for the day. I am off the rest of the weekend, so that's very exciting. I'm just going to be getting some reading done, and hopefully even going to Half Price tomorrow. So excited. I love going to Half Price, and my Half Price books is amazing. Like, I don't know if somebody, like, there must be, like, a bunch of readers in this area, because there's always so many really, really good books, and it just makes me happy every time. So I also got some mail. My boyfriend ordered me the whole Shatter Me series. I love box sets, but I don't know what it is about Amazon. They always come slightly damaged. Like, Look at that second one. Like, okay, I don't have to, like, my books don't have to be perfect, but it's also like, come on, like, they're supposed to be new. Why are they damaged? If I'm that, like, upset about it, then I should just go to Barnes & Noble and buy them. I know, because then I can, like, check them out before I buy them, but they're so beautiful. I'm so excited. I think that this would be a good time for me to read this series because they seem like, because they are, like, shorter, quicker reads. Maybe that would take me out of my slump, because I feel like I'm currently in a slump really bad, and I don't know what to do to get out of it. Because like, I don't want to start Throne of Glass, but I know that that would get me out of the slump. But I also like don't want to. Like, it's weird. I can't decide. So I also got in the mail Glint. Is that how you say that? Glint? I'm just gonna cross my fingers and hope that that's how you pronounce that. So this is the second in the Plated Prisoner series, and I think I need to read it because I kind of flew through Guild. Like, I think I read it in like 2 days. So maybe this will also take me out of my slump. So I'm gonna start with this. So basically, yesterday, I didn't read like that much at all. So I just read like 75 pages of City of Ashes, and that was it. That was all I read. So I need to start Part of Me on my Kindle. I think that that might be something that will kind of, I don't know, make me want to read. I don't know what to do, but I think I'm gonna read Part of Me, or Part of Your World. That's not, okay, it's definitely Part of Your World. I don't know what I was just saying. Part of Your World, and I'm gonna be reading that, and Glint, which just does not sound right. It sounds like I'm saying Glint. Oh, that's just terrible. That makes me like cringe. Why is it called that? I'm probably gonna keep maybe reading City of Ashes, but I think it's gonna take me a while. I might just read it really slowly. Like, no pressure, like just when I'm feeling like it, I'll just sit down and read a couple pages of it, but nothing too extreme. So I'm mostly gonna be talking about this and Part of Your World. But yeah, happy Thursday. I'm excited that it's the weekend for me, and I'm excited to have some time off work. So, and today is like kind of sunny, but I think it's supposed to like rain tonight. So that's very exciting. I love when it rains. Yay. Okay, bye. I am just gonna update you a little bit. I went and got my chai. I've been trying to drink less coffee because like coffee just doesn't make me feel great. So I've been drinking chais and they're just as good. So did get some books from the library that I forgot to show you guys. I got One by One by Ruth Ware, and I've just heard a lot of good things about this. Miss Sarah Caroli talks about Ruth Ware quite a bit, and I've never read one of her books before, so I'm excited to try that out. But I'm such like a picky thriller reader that I usually like to get my thrillers from the library just because like it just feels like safer. And if I really love it, then I might like buy a physical copy of it. And then I got The Daughter of Dr. Moira. I don't really know how you would pronounce that, by Sylvia Morano Garcia, and I have just heard really great things. It's kind of a shorter book. It's only like 300 pages, and so I just thought, you know, why not get it from the library, because then I can finish it quickly and just return it, and if I like it, then I like it. So there's that. I have no idea when I'm gonna read that, but hopefully soon because it's a library book. And then I also got Normal People, which I think I'm gonna be reading for a different kind of video. I think I'm gonna read it and watch the show and put it in my reading books, watching their shows / movies. So I'm just gonna do like a vlog of that with like a bunch of different books. So I also got Station 11 for that reason. So I'm gonna read Station 11, Normal People. I'll probably read My Policeman and watch the movie, like those kind of books. I'm gonna do all that and like watch the show and like compare and like talk about it. So that'll be fun because I've heard really good things about this show for Normal People. So I haven't really heard anything about Station 11's show, but I have no idea what this book is even about. And unfortunately, I didn't read as much as I wanted to. This slump this week and last week, because I was sick 2 weekends ago, I was really sick, so I didn't read for like a whole weekend, pretty much. Like, and weekends are really like my reading time. And then like this week I've been in a slump, so I'm like, this month hasn't really gone very great for me reading wise. So I'm just gonna try to like save it this week. Last night I read like 50% of Part of Your World, and I really, really, really like it. It's so cute. Like, I'm a sucker for a country guy, and I wasn't sure, like right away I was like, ooh, like I don't know if I'm gonna like this age gap. So I didn't know how I was gonna feel about it, but honestly it doesn't bother me at all. And I like Daniel so much that I'm like, nothing matters. Daniel is just my favorite. So yeah, there's that. And so I'm gonna keep reading Part of Your World. I think I'm gonna, and oh, I also started Glint. I only got like literally like 20 pages in. And it's okay. I mean, it's just the first 20 pages, but I'm just gonna kind of focus on those two this morning, not really get ahead of myself, and then we'll see where I go from there. Coming down to the last 2 days of Ramadan, and I'm also trying to finish City of Ashes. I am 300 pages in. Yes, 300 pages in, so I'm almost done with it, and it's pretty good so far. I wouldn't say I'm obsessed with the Mortal Instruments. Like, it's okay. Like, I read them. For some reason, like, when I look back, I'm like, oh, it was okay book, but like, I want to read it, so there must be something about her writing that I'm liking so far. So that's good news, because I do own a lot of her books. So I did that to myself. I like buy a lot of like really popular books, and then I just like cross my fingers that I like them. So there's that. And I also need to finish, where did that go? Where did that go? Where did that go? Gleam. Oh my gosh, I'm loving this series. It is so good. And I just cannot put it down. Like, when I put it down yesterday to read City of Ashes, it was like kind of upsetting. Like, I didn't want to stop reading it, and it just goes so quickly for me. So where's my bookmark at? I think I'm at 325 pages. So I'm about halfway. I think I just reached halfway. So that's good. I really need to read this book. I need to finish it in the next 2 days. So this will be something I'm really going to be reading a lot of the readathon. So those are the two books that I'm physically going to be reading. Okay, 3 actually. I don't want to read this book. I don't want to read this book because it put me in a slump. I'm halfway. I still have my bookmark in it. This is Addicted to You. I'm really, really not loving this book. It's okay. Like, it's just okay. And so I think that that's my struggle with it, is like, I don't love the characters that much. Like, I don't feel attached to them at all. So I want to read this because I've read like half of it, and I want to be able to like talk about it for this month, like in my wrap up. But is it worth it? I don't know. I might have to DNF. I'm just gonna like, during the readathon, I'm gonna take like 20 minutes, read a little bit more, see if I get like reinvested, and maybe I'll like redevelop my feelings for the characters and want to keep reading. But I'm not really gonna put any like strain on myself because I do want to be able to read quite a bit today, and I don't want to like put myself in a slump. So there's that. I will let you guys know how this goes. Hello. It's like 3 hours later, and I read like 100 pages in City of Ashes, and so I'm down to like the last like 75 pages. I don't know if I'm gonna finish it tonight. I might wait till tomorrow, just to like have like kind of a break in between when I read this. I'm liking the book, and if I wasn't reading anything else at the same time, then I would continue to read it because I am liking it, and we're getting to like the end of the story, so like things are kind of wrapping up and like things are getting exciting. But I just read another 100 pages of Gleam, and I cannot put this down. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna finish it tonight. Like, I might though, because I just like cannot stop. We finally got to the part where steamy things are happening, spicy things are happening, and up until this point, nothing really has happened that like is actually like a moment between the two characters that are getting together. So like nothing has really happened before with them. This is like finally like the moment when like things are happening, and I'm just so excited about it, and it's like making me so excited. Like, I actually was like screaming at some of like the lines that were being said. I would put them in here, but they're definitely spoilers. Oh my gosh. So I just got to page 400 actually, right on the dot before I stopped. And so I have like 200 pages left before, a little bit over 200 pages. Oh my gosh, no, a lot more than 200 pages. 270, yeah, almost 270 pages. So like almost 300 more pages. That's a lot. So I don't know if I'll finish it tonight before I sleep. I might. So there's that. That's all I've done so far. And yeah, so I'm gonna, like, things are actually happening right now in the book, so I'm gonna go read it, and I'm so excited. Hi guys, it's like 8 o'clock and I finished Gleam. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I'm like in shock. I think I like want to like keep reading for the rest of the night, but like I feel like I need time to like process this. And I wish I just would have ordered Glow and had it like waiting for me to start right away. I should have known that like I was gonna want to read it right away after I finished Gleam, but like it's coming in tomorrow. I ordered it on Amazon. It's coming in tomorrow, so I'll have it tomorrow, but oh, I wish I had it right now. This just absolutely wrecked me. I am so happy that I ended up reading this series because I am obsessed. Like, Raven Kennedy is just has my heart with these books. I am so happy that I started reading these. Oh my gosh. So yes, this is just making me so happy right now. I'm just, the last like 100 pages I read so fast I was like like freaking out the entire time. Now I guess I have to read Addicted to You. I don't want to. We'll see. I'll just start reading it, and if it's really, really like not good, I'll just DNF and I'll start something and I'll just count it for May. I won't count it for April, so I'll just start, maybe I'll start like the Shadow Me series, or maybe I'll start Daisy Hates. Ooh, I would love that. But oh my gosh, this book is so good. I cannot wait to start Glow. The names are also similar that like I mix them up, but yes, I'm so excited to start Glow tomorrow. Hopefully it comes in like midday and not like evening, so I can start it like when I get home from work. But yay, this is so happy. I love this book. Oh my gosh. I wish I would have annotated it, but I have a feeling I will reread these books and then I'll annotate them. And hi guys, I just wanted to film a little outro for my vlog. I only vlogged until Saturday because Sunday I actually had to work, so I just did like Monday through Saturday. I also wanted to like wrap up like kind of what I read that week. So basically I ended up not finishing Addicted to You. I still have like 50 pages left that I cannot get through. I might possibly read it in the future, but right now I'm just like really not into it and I don't really want to push myself. And as I'm filming this right now, it's already like the beginning of May, so I'm like, I'm just not going to do it, so it's fine. So I did end up reading that. I mean, it put me in a slump during this vlog, so, but thankfully I made it out. Thank you to Raven Kennedy, because the Gilded series, or no, the Plated Prisoner series, I don't know why I wanted to call it that, but yeah, the Plated Prisoner series just has blown me away. I'm already moved on to Glow and I am obsessed with it. I just absolutely love the characters and the world and how the story is going and the action and the love story. Like, I just cannot get enough. So that's good. I'm so glad I made it out of my slump and that I can start this month off strong with lots of reading. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching this vlog. I hope it was enjoyable. This is like my first like big like weekly vlog I've done. Like, I've filmed lots of them in the past, but I've never like completed one and uploaded it. So this is like a big feat for me because it's a lot of editing and I'm not really comfortable yet like filming myself and like filming things like in my environment to kind of do like B-roll. So I don't really have a lot of experience with that yet, so I'm still working on it. But yeah, so thanks so much for watching. Bye.